Said Latto looked 35. Latto changed her whole glam team. Nicki Minaj called Cardi B ugly. Cardi changed her face 20 times since then. Nicki Minaj said Jay-Z is wearing a wig. Jay-Z made a whole mini documentary about his afro. Her disses really stick like grits and cum. Now, if you ask me, I think that Nicki's disses really be hitting a nerve. You know, and y'all forgot about the Fat Lizzo joke too. Lizzo is still recovering from being called Fat Lizzo. She's online posting snippets about her songs to Nicki Minaj's tweet, responding to Nicki Minaj, you know, in a very weird, cringe way. Like, Nicki's disses really hit people. Like, if Nicki dissed me right now, I'll probably be crying right now for a week straight. Like, that's how hard Nicki disses people. Like, if Nicki dissed you, you'll be crying for, like, a long time. And she hits you in a nerve, okay? Even Megan Thee Stallion called her Bigfoot, you know? Then Megan Thee Stallion got on stage and had on a Bigfoot costume. Called her Hennessy drinking at the straw. She was on live drinking Hennessy. Like that's just what Nicki does. She gets you. And she's going to get you really hard, okay? Now, I feel like with the whole Jay-Z thing and the fro, I think that it really got under his skin. It really did. It really, really did. I think it really made him feel insecure because, you know, Nicki knows the truth. I really do think Jay-Z be wearing, like, at least toupees or, like, pieces. I don't think he'd be wearing full-on lace fronts. Of course not. But, like, you know, when you get older, your hairline starts to recede a little bit more. You got patches and shit. You know, I get it. I really do get it. But I also think that Nicki saying that was a good way to just troll him also. She was really just trolling him for the most part. But, you know, they took it and ran. Now, I feel like when it comes to Jay-Z and his hair, I really feel like for Beyonce to try to capitalize off of it, I don't know. Like, that family, everything has to be a capitalized moment. Like, you know, everything has to be a, how can we get money from it? Yeah, we're going to show Beyonce combing through Jay-Z's hair, even though y'all said hairstylist fixed it, not you, okay? Strange. But we're going to use it as promo for Sacred, you know? Beyonce and Jay-Z, they do a thing called controlled vulnerability. Controlled vulnerability. Taylor Swift does this too, where they give you just enough to make you feel close to them, but it comes with a price tag. It comes with a, okay, well, buy this product. Okay, well, watch my documentary. Okay, well, attend my show. Okay, well, watch my film. Like, they're never going to just be vulnerable for the sake of being vulnerable. And I get it. It's fine. You know, it's a business. But I just hate to see how everything that Beyonce and Jay-Z do has to be attached to a dollar or some sort of capitalist gain. Like, do you really care about your fans' hair? Or like let's be real, B. If you wasn't getting paid for the hair care, would you care about your fans' hair? You would not. Okay, so don't come up here with no freaking Jay-Z documentary. We don't care. One thing about social media is they're going to find a way to get at Tyler. So Tyler's recent song has kind of plummeted in streams. It went down so much. I mean, it's low. Her new song, Is It Love, received 386,000 streams yesterday. And somebody is saying that, you know what, I like Tyler, but she bores me as an artist. The sound, the aesthetic, the music videos. Like, Tyler, would it hurt for once to have a video with a story and plot? Any resemblances of idea behind it other than Tyler whining her hips and revealing outfits in an empty room for 3 minutes? LOL. And low-key, though, they kind of ate, because Tyler does do that a lot. She does have that in her videos, just her half-naked, you know, twerking and pumping her chest and her hips and her butt. You know, that's just kind of how it goes. But I think the one that had concept was Truth or Dare. Truth or Dare had a really good video. It was, you know, it was showing how she's up now, she won now, and like, you know, I'm what you want. No, baby, let's play Truth or Dare. You know, I want you to remember when you treated me like I was less than when I wasn't popular. Like, that was the video, and she had like a full concept. It was cute. But I do wish that she do stop this like whining and like twerking and like videos for 3 minutes straight. I'm not gonna lie to you, it kind of does get played out. But I think Bliss had a concept, you know, but even then she was still whining her waist in an empty sand dune. So I don't know, let's talk, let's chat. Tyler fans only, what's your opinion on that? If you're a hater of her, you're gonna hate it regardless of what she does. So your opinion don't really matter. But let's talk. Hello from the other side, my booty getting big and fried. Adele is reportedly back in the studio working on new Mew Mew. Sources claim she is spending 2 weeks at Church Studios in North London developing a more English-sounding album. Ooh, Adele, you're getting freaky, huh? I'm sorry, let me stop. The studio is also where she recorded her acclaimed album 25. If you know, you know, 25 was a hit. That project was banging, okay? And I really do love Adele when she is in her, you know, really sad era. But maybe this may be Adele when she's happy and excited, you know? I feel like it's always good to see artists kind of, you know, dibble and dabble into what they're used to and what they're not used to and see how they move around with it. You know, it's always a good idea to see. Latto, reports are coming through. As you all know, Latto is set to headline at Essence Fest next Friday. And people are wondering, why is she back so soon after giving birth? People are saying, hold on, wait, Latto. Are you in debt to your label? Okay, that's the T. Is she in debt to her label? Obviously she is. You know, her recent album, Big Mama, it went double toenails. Okay, nobody's playing it except for that one song. And even then, that one song is not getting much push or much press like that. So therefore, she's struggling. And it's okay, Latto. It's okay that you're struggling. But I want you to understand, Latto, is your lane is just to be a social media influencer who happens to release little songs here and there. That's your lane, boo. Yeah, that's your lane. Your lane is not to be sitting around, trying to make music that's supposed to be bigger than what you are. Okay, your music is never gonna surpass you. Okay, and y'all might say, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Latto's music will never surpass her because all she raps about is what she owns and possesses and what she does in her life versus selling a dream or selling a story for her audience to resonate with. A lot of artists who make really successful music, they mirror the fans. They don't just constantly want to showcase their life to their fans. That gets very boring and shallow. So therefore, Latto's music will never outgrow her or reach heights bigger than her. You know how we have artists like, Nicki, Rihanna, Beyonce, those artists, they have songs that are bigger than them because the music actually resonates. Latto doesn't resonate. That's why she's going to forever be in debt because somebody in her camp is not telling her the right stuff. Somebody in her camp is not giving her the right information on how to be an artist. I don't know who it is, but they're not telling her the fundamentals of what it means to really be a rapper. But maybe she's comfortable where she's at. Maybe she doesn't want to influence people and maybe she doesn't want to be the person who reflects their audience. Maybe she wants to just be this person on a pedestal so much and brag and docious brag. That gets tiring. I feel like right now we are in a nostalgic era where everything that's quote unquote new is literally just old stuff that's being remade or reduped. So, y'all remember the movie Are We There Yet? So Ice Cube and Nia Long are set to reunite in Are They Gone Yet, the third film in the Are We There Yet franchise. The film will follow Nick as he faces his greatest challenge yet, becoming a grandfather. We wanted Friday. We don't want this. We want another Friday. I don't understand. Okay. Now, I think nostalgia obviously sells because these films keep making 4th, 5th, 6th versions of stuff and keep on redoing stuff. So, I'm not complaining about that, but I hope it's good though, because sometimes you cannot keep making stuff over again, and because sometimes it just won't land. You know what I'm saying? Moving on to SZA, lying SZA. Y'all, SZA be lying so much. She probably lying about this right here. Okay, before I tell y'all the tea. SZA speaks on her upcoming album via Instagram. SZA says this album is a stamp. Okay, she says, I realized I spent too much time hiding from greatness, cosplaying humble because I was scared to just be her. Scared to admit I saw and heard my influence on the radio. This sounds like a Disney coming-of-age plot. She said, I saw and heard my... Okay, F all that. This era is about taking up space, acknowledging my influence, and maximizing. This album is a stamp. Won't-ish be a fluke. Yesterday, I talked to my therapist about high road versus low road. There is no high road, just conscious and unconscious. I'm consciously planting foot on necks because I can and shall. This is not the era to F with me. I'm telling it all and showing A. Feeling free as F. Miley, what's good? Oh, was you using Nicki Minaj references, SZA? That's strange. I thought you were happy for her. Now, me personally, I'm here for SZA's new project. I really am excited for it. She said that she's coming for blood. She's not holding back at all. And she finna get in that butt. Okay, girl, I see you. Okay, Miss Backdoor SZA. I think that when it comes to a new project, it should be good. SZA makes good music. Despite her drama and her personality that I just cannot stand, her wannabe righteous and, just so holier than thou persona, I do think that she makes really good music. Her songwriting is great. I love her music, I do. But I really do wish SZA would stop the lying. Okay, it's not cute. SZA will say this right now and then 2 days later say, oh, I never announced an album. This was never about an album. This was not, oh, no. This was about me, just doing a mixtape. Like, I was just talking about 1 or 2 songs. You know how she is, y'all. But let's chat. Who is ready for SZA's new era? Is it just me? But y'all, where's Doechii at? What's going on with her? Where is she at? Okay. Doechii is literally missing in action, but she is actually nominated for 4 BET Awards. Doechii is confirmed to perform at the 2026 BET Awards on June 28th, where she is nominated for 4 awards, including Best Female Hip Hop Artist. Okay, Doechii, I see you. But sis, where you at? Your music is not streaming, no uploads, no new publish. It's not moving. It's non-existent. We're confused. I think that Doechii got pushed too soon, too aggressively, and she got her Grammy too soon. Because y'all, that album that she put out, the mixtape, was 2 years ago now. Okay, what's tea? Okay, what's tea? I really feel scared for her because you cannot go this far without dropping a project, sweetie. I wonder what them first week sales gonna be. The first week sales, hopefully they be good and tea. Because I don't know, girl, you've been gone for way too long, mama. Okay, Doechii? I think Doechii, in my opinion, is very talented. She is extremely talented, but I feel like the fans kind of ruined her passion for music, with the industry plant stuff and all the bots and stuff and all the allegations that were put on her. And they low-key have put her in the annoying category. And once you get put in that annoying category, it's kind of hard to get out of that category unless you really come back with an amazing body of work. But Doechii has yet to do that. She has yet to put out that. She did do the Lady Gaga feature for Devil Wears Prada, which is amazing. Amazing for her career. But long-term, sis, this is not contributing to your actual, creative talent when it comes to your era, your career. Where's your album at, sis? You're going to be at the BET Awards, but girl, we don't care. Where's your music? I miss the day and age where the girls were hungry. Nobody's hungry anymore. Everybody just want to sit back and just get awards and make 2 or 3 songs a year and then just call themselves the GOAT. No. I miss when we had albums every 6 months. I'm talking about for the rap world. Okay, this is not about the entire industry. I know pop stars don't do this, but I'm saying in the rap world we had albums every 6 months, mixtapes every 6 months, feature runs back to back to back, live performances back to back to back, also dropping little freestyles on the internet every once in a while also hopping on people's albums as well. Like, I miss the hungry era. Like, I miss the Drake, Young Money, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Tyga. I miss that era. Everybody was hungry. And I know it gets even hungrier back in the 90s, of course, but I mean in terms of my generation, I miss when people was hungry. Like, don't you drop one mixtape, now she thinks she on top. No. You are talented, but you gotta keep working. We can be strange. Yes, y'all are all strange for not streaming her new album. Y'all, I recently, like last night, after I posted my last video, I was dozing off to sleep. But when I go to sleep, I like to put on music. I know it's strange. I play music, but I like to vibe and go to sleep. And sometimes I dream about the songs. Anyway, when I put on V last night, I was like, this is a bop. V is a banger. Like, y'all, Stranger, Happy, Take Me Dancing, Jealous Type, Cards. Can I make it up to you? Y'all slept on that project. I'm putting belt to ass all episode today. Why did y'all sleep on V? V is low-key better than a lot of her albums. It's up there with Planet Her. No shade. I gave it a revisit last night. I am in love. Okay? Y'all gonna have to take some time to revisit V. V is that girl. I mean, seriously. But anyway, Doja Cat's catalog has generated over 2 billion streams in 2026 across all credits. She joins Nicki Minaj as the only female rapper to surpass the milestone in 2026. She is most streamed female rapper by solo credits in 2026 as well. So congrats to Doja Cat. She's making records. She's breaking records. Cool. Streams going up. But most of these streams are for Planet Her, Hot Pink, Scarlet, Amala, her other albums, but not for her newer project, V. So, I get it. But also, y'all, she was supposed to drop the deluxe version, but she didn't drop it because y'all didn't stream the original one. So why would she waste time doing the deluxe when y'all didn't play the first one? She's not going to waste her time. She don't want to waste the label's budget when she's already, not really in demand like that. Jealous Type is the only song recently that kind of popped off. And even then, her pop off for Jealous Type wasn't as big as her other songs. I remember I loved you. Came back when it mattered. I saw you. Taylor Swift's I Knew It, I Knew You becomes the first soundtrack song this century to debut at number 1 on the Hot 100. And guess what? Remained there for a second week. Oh, Taylor, don't gag them like that, sister. Now, this song is for the Toy Story soundtrack. Who's seen Toy Story? I know y'all may say, we grown, blah, blah, blah. I don't care how grown you are. Toy Story never gets old. That's one of them films you can watch at 45, 55, 60. Just the concept, the storyline is always good. But who's seen it? Who got kids and who's seen with their kids? If you did, comment down below because I need your advice. I'm thinking about going to go see it. No shade. But congrats to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift, she always finds ways to be number 1. She's always going to find a way. If Taylor Swift doesn't debut at number 1, that's when we should be concerned. But Taylor Swift going number 1 is like finding a fork in the kitchen. We're not gagged. She has her tactics and her scams. She's a very calculated girl. If Taylor Swift could sell her left for $1 billion and a guaranteed number 1 for the rest of her career, she would do it. Like, I promise you, she'll cut it off and sell it, and she would get the money for it and get the stat for it, number 1. I think that when it comes to this song, though, it is definitely good. But number 1, I didn't think it's not number 1 status, no. But it's definitely a great song. Moving on to Chloe Bailey. Chloe Bailey has dropped a new music video for her era, for the Resurrection mixtape era, and she's not playing. She said, you know what, I'm going to get some promo, I'm going to do some videos, and let's get this show on the road. So she drops it for her song called Better Than She Can. And low-key, this song is good. The video, I did watch it just now. It's good, it's cute. It's nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. Chloe is definitely doing her thing. She's, I'm happy that Chloe ain't on that twerky, freaky stuff no more, because then now she's really getting into her artistry. Even though her artistry still needs some work, but I'm happy she's not doing what she was doing in the Treat Me video. All that popping it left, right, cheek, left, up, down. Girl, let's be classy. Okay, you signed to Beyonce, not Sexy Red. Now, when I heard this song, at first I didn't like it, but then when the video comes out, it makes it better. Do y'all relate to that? Like, sometimes you'll hear a song and it's like, okay, this ain't really good. But then when the video comes out, or when the video comes with the song, you like it more. I realized that with me. Is that strange, or is that just how I am? Or is that how you are too? Let's get into that tea. That's why I wish that artists brought back music videos, because it gives it a whole new life and a whole new meaning. I hate the fact that we're entering an age and day where music videos are being not relevant no more. We need to get back to that Prime, Amazon, okay? Get it, Amazon Prime. Oh, well. Moving on to Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is being proven right once again. They say anytime Cock Nations, aka Rock Nations, in the news for something they don't want you to know about, a few things will happen. Number 1, Will Smith will appear. Number 2, a famous person is announced dead. 3, their allies will begin to post and say nasty things about the queen. And 4, Jay-Z will pop up looking dumb. Okay, ooh, that's kind of insane. The Damori case is going on. And, people have noticed that Clive Davis has passed away today. DJ Academic says Nicki wasn't wrong. She was just ahead of her time. Now, I don't know if Clive passing away is contribute to that, but I do know that there is definitely some tea going on when it comes to Rock Nation. You know, the Maury situation and stuff.